linked in my bio as well. And we're live on YouTube. So hello YouTube, I am Goddess Just Be. I have on my backup page on TikTok, I have Goddess Just Be page here. And I also have Goddess Just Be Healthy. And today we're talking about things as it pertains to our spiritual journey, esoteric knowledge, and the things that the chosen ones are going through right now in the physical reality. And so that might be ringing of the ears, that might be lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis, that might be shadow people, that might be fear of the unknown, that might be like motherships, seeing things like on motherships last night, that might be our energy or the energies of these motherships, which ultimately is our energy of remembering who we are, being so powerful in the moment that it'll knock out cell phones. Like, right, this is going to be some common things that's going to be happening in the physical reality. Both of these phones, if you were here yesterday, went out. They went out, and I want to talk about that today. Thank you, Inner Being Church members, for being here. So my name is Goddess Just Be. This is the Inner Being Church, and here in the Inner Being Church, our mission is to illuminate the inner depths of yourself and challenge those core beliefs, the ones that aren't serving you anyway, to put you up to speed with who you really are. Because you could be, do, or have anything that you put your mind to in the physical reality. And oftentimes, our beliefs be our own stumbling block. So I ask of you, if you could come out of your box of limited beliefs while we're on this live. It's okay. Put your box to the side and you can get back in it after the live is over if you want to. But during the duration of the live, how about you come out your box? Because meanwhile, outside of your box is a boundless universe that maybe you haven't explored simply because you have a belief in this said savior, simply because you have a belief that no, we can't heal from this, or simply because you have a belief that no, the physical is real, even though the physical is only 0.01 of the human experience. 99.999% is all energy. And that's what we'll be talking about today. So let's just jump into it. Hey, Rita. Thank you for being here, Rita. So let's jump into these comments and questions as it pertains to health and wellness, spirituality. You ask them, and I'm going to answer them if I see them. So let's get into it. So we're talking about, the first thing we talked about, well, was mentioned here, is talking about dreams. And so what's going on in the dream state? Is there people that's having like these so-called end of the world dreams? Or are there people out there that's dreaming about the shadow men? Last night, when I got off this live, after these two lives stopped on me, let me scoot over so y'all can see me over here. After these two, hey Divine, thank you for being here. After these two lives shut off on me, bless you back. Hey Herb Man, thank you for passing through on my live. I appreciate you. I'll be watching you sometime. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Herb Man. He's really, really conscious as it pertains to the herb. I love watching him. I love to see a black man talking about herbal health and wellness type things. And he has his own little shop too. So y'all follow the Herb Man. So last night when I got off of this here live, when I got off the live, both of these phones had been on the charge, right? They're plugged in right now. They're always plugged in when I'm live. And so I was getting that little spinning wheel as if my phones were thinking. And I thought it to be strange, but I kept going on my YouTube channel. I kept going on it. And afterwards, my family and I were about to leave or head out. And so in leaving to go outside, I was like, man, it's extra dark out here. It's really, really dark. Now, Arizona is normally dark because we don't have that many street lights and stuff, because they into the night sky and stuff. They be having stuff popping in this Arizona sky like crazy, like, right? So I'm used to being a certain level of dark, but this last night, it was way more dark the sky than I've ever seen it before. Like you couldn't see no stars, you couldn't see nothing, just pitch black. And so I immediately looked up. I'm looking around, and when I put my head face level or body level to other people, I noticed that we had neighbors who were outside with other recording devices looking up in the sky and recording, like, I'm like, wait, what they looking up? Because it was just black. It was just dark. But unbeknownst to me, there was this big, it looked like the whole mothership, spaceship that was just hovering over this particular area. And because the body of it was right here, everything underneath it was really, really black. But around the circle of it was light. was the regular sky. So the regular sky was all the way, around the circle, in that areas beyond the circle. But whatever was hovering over us made it black over us. And I was like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. That was the first thing I said. That was so beautiful. And then it dawned on me, that's why the cell phones went out. That's why our phones are not working. Even though they had a charge, it was like the phone was just thinking, like, right? And so you think about these things that happens in the physical reality like this, when there's an energy present that's really to protect you from, because this is not really organic. This is like a man-made device, like, right? These devices that we use, and it's not organic in nature. So if you think about it, we'll have, like, when we're on a road trip, for example. You ever went out of town and you're on a road trip and you're around trees or something, like you were around or close to the mountains or something, and you don't have a signal. You don't have a signal because the trees, the nature, beings of nature, it protects you from frequencies that are foreign, like, right? Because its frequency is higher. You have to pay attention to the higher frequency. Higher frequency, just like you being neutral and above, you always win as it pertains to lower energy beings, like, right? It is no different when we're talking about the mothership, for example, in comparison to our little cell phones. So we're in a season in this realm of the golden age of a transformation of energy, like, right? And so the higher energy is going to win. It always does win. And with that being said, so when we have these visits, these plasma energy, the gamma rays, whatever you call it, your ancestors waking you up, or the bowls in Revelations, whatever you call it, the trumpets sounding in Revelation, whatever you call it, when we have this energy, it's quickening us. This is the thing that's unraveling our dormant DNA. This is a reason why so much of chaos is breaking out, because when the opening of the heart chakra, or the attuning us to the golden age, which is an age equivalent of us being in alignment with our heart, when you open up the heart chakra, all kind of chaos and different things got to come out first, until we get down to the core, the nitty gritty of the love that resides inside of it, the love of God, like, right? So this is really what we're ascending to. And so this is why on, like, television news, for example, they're going to be sharing, or even on TikTok, they're going to be sharing how devices aren't going to be working, or how maybe there'll be dark skies in certain area. It's because of the energy that is radiating or pulsating around you. And anybody, you know this to be true, because anybody fool around with crystals. Do you have or own any crystals? Any crystal? The gate was made out of some kind of black material that's supposed to be protective. Yeah, damn, exactly what happened. Yes, yes. Anybody having crystals? You ever mess around with crystals? Well, crystals, if you ever do research on them, some of them are said to come from these ships, like, right? Uh, these spaceships per se that crashed a billion years ago, and this is the amethyst that came from the remains. They'll tell you this long story. And so this is why crystals and different things are so powerful for you to have in your possession, because of the energy of the powers that be, that come, or kind of like visit this realm, so to speak, in a sense of awakening, a sense of attuning our frequency, and giving us some other gems to help us with our ascension process. All things in this realm, all elements, all powers, that's elevated powers that be, are assisting mankind in awakening. The only stumbling blocks that aren't really stumbling blocks are neutral and below frequencies. They're really not stumbling blocks. They're really supposed to, or designed to make you feel tired, to bring out gifts, to be emerged from you, or to bring you up from that low level to another level up on the emotional scale, until you get to neutral and above and start elevating your frequency, to bring you from your lower self. The Christ conscious says, I am from above, ye are from below. It is a transformation, because the Christ conscious one is you. You're just a manipulator of energy. You're just the alchemist in human form. Y'all got that part? I thought that was really, really important to say. Hey, Lynetta. Hey, Miss Grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Bakiba. So that's what happened on last night. That's what happened on last night with my live. It was because of that energy that was in our area. And so many of the people here, they took so many beautiful pictures, some of that had devices. And I saw this morning that they were uploaded on our local page. Yeah, trying to figure it out myself. Let's see what y'all talking about over here. Let's see. Okay, bless Herb, good people. Yeah, y'all know Mr. Urban. He really is. Last night, I dreamt of some kind of black kings. They let me in this gate, and I think it was a kingdom. Yeah, a lot of people are having like ascension type dreams because this is a transition period of us rolling into the golden age, like right. And so you're gonna have dreams. They say in the biblical text, young men and women will have dreams and visions of the end time, so to speak. It talks about this in the biblical text. Below it is not the end. It's never really an end as it pertains to death because you're eternal beings and we live on. Our soul live on. We don't die, like right. we crave expansion, so we just be right on the money. Johnny says, hey, Cuba Chef. So we crave expansion. So our soul lives on and on and on and on. We just tap in and out of different realms and we experience ourselves differently. But it's not a debt, because if we pay attention to Ecclesiastes, talks about, a time for everything underneath the sun. Well, similar to that in spirituality, it talks about the law of rhythm. Rhythm is like the pendulum swinging from left to right. So if in Ecclesiastics and in the law of rhythm, they're both saying the same thing, what they're saying is here is one side and there is another that the pendulum is swinging on. So over here may be the beginning, and here is the end. But the end don't mean that pendulum not going to go back down again. The end really opens us up to receive a new beginning. So it's like time, energy being emitted, but you still living on. Just different seasons are going by, but you're still living on. You still evolving, even when you tap into the non-physical. There is no death. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where is thy victory? You get that? All right. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Let's see. Okay. Thank y'all for sharing the live. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I appreciate that. Yeah. You will pray and remember. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Let me go down in these comments. Yep, I do. Yes, I have crystals. I have lots of them. I have 500 crystals. Oh my God, Doc, that's a lot. Why is it family and the closest to you or in so much turmoil when we start to awake? Well, like I said, you got to get tired of that. They emerging gifts from you for you to get, you to be tired of them trying to pull you back. Maybe tired enough for you to go in hermit mode so you could be about your father's business, because that's a necessary state of being. Maybe getting tired for you to, maybe not just sit there and you stand up for yourself and you learn how to show them how to treat you. Tired comes in all different forms or aspects, only for you to evolve though, and it's all necessary. And this is why even in the parable with the Christ conscious one, there was one closest to the Christ conscious one that betrayed him, because it's not for us to have these attachments for anything or anyone that we call this so-called family, right? Like in the biblical text, this is what it means when the Christ conscious one said, I don't know what the heck that is on my bottom of my cup. When the Christ conscious one said, he who cannot forsake mother, father, sister, and brother is not fit for the kingdom, so to speak, right? So that was symbolic of you, me, we, not being attached to these people that we call family. It's beautiful to love them. I'm not saying disown them or anything, like you don't have to disown them, but attachments comes in the form of the people that, or maybe the portal that you came forth in the physical form through. That's a form of attachment. But you came here for your experience, your soul expansion. That was just like a portal that we use sometimes, like with mother and father, right? And so you got to learn how to not attach yourself to things of this world. Be sovereign beings is what it's teaching you, to be the Christ, the transformer of energy, the savior who saves first of all and ultimately yourself. because you can't get back on the throne of God. You can't get into your simulated environment and be that savior if you so busy worried about other people. Like, right? You are at your best for those people when you're in alignment with who you really are. That's when you really have a real powerful impact for mankind, but most importantly for yourself. You get that part? That's very important. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's what crystals are for. Yes, it is. Everyone says, wow, I've been having dreams about giants since I was a child. Yes. Yes. And for a lot of people, a lot of the chosen ones, when I say people, a lot of the chosen ones start off as a child because there's so much that you got to go through and that you energetically got to understand throughout your walk through, in this here journey. It's so much of unfoldment in your sleep, in your dreams, you being, buffered into sound mind, love, and power. So you got to go through some things. You got to go through some people like turning their back on you, so to speak. You being the black sheep of the family. Maybe things with your health as it pertains to whatever your passion is. You go through with your health, so you would be in a position to help other people. To save other people. So at young ages, you are being called out like in a not so harmonious way that kind of like make you afraid, like, right? Hey, Candy, thank you for being here. Can you please make a video and talk about the different crystals? I'll talk briefly about the ones that I like the most. Because the crystals is another whole portal, but I'll talk about the ones, my favorite ones, and I could just roughly just share that with you because I keep my favorite ones around me real close all the time in different forms. And my favorite ones is going to be, of course, I just showed you the amethyst, the purple one for the royal priesthood. Amethyst is my first, actually. This is one that drew me to it. The second favorite of mine is my rose, because it's symbolic of love, making sure that your heart chakra is open, right? And it's pink. It's inside of this here copper necklace. It's pink, the rose quartz crystal. And so love, the reason why love is my second favorite. Thank you, Inner Being. The reason why this is my first favorite is because I'm a Aryan, the Ram zodiac, and I lead from my mind. So my mind is the most important for me. And the purple is the royal priesthood that represents your crown chakra and your Akashic records. So I was drawn to this one here because of my all-knowing, my first eye. So this is why this is my first one, and I have a very strong relationship with it. And this is what I'm doing on this here journey, just unfolding my Akashic records. And I'm real powerful in this one. But this one here is really where a lot of people should start, but open up your heart, because the heart chakra is electromagnetic form of energy, and it has the power to open up all other chakra pools of energy. This is just happened to be the purple one, my favorite. So there's the purple one, then the pink one, which is called amethyst, and then rose. The next one that I really like is my clear quartz. I have clear in different forms, different necklaces, and different things. My clear quartz is me clearing energy, and I don't use this that much anymore because this is one that I feel like you go through a phase with. Like, you in the beginning, you want to clear energy, but so you use tools. These are just tools, like, right? You're gonna always be the most powerful crystal that you ever own. So this clears chaotic energy. I used to use this one a lot when I was like working. I don't work anymore, but when I worked and I was around other people in corporate America, to clear the energy of what I was experiencing in corporate America, so I wouldn't bring that energy home. So anytime you're around like chaos or disagreeables, or in an environment where maybe you work in a cubicle or in an office with somebody else all day, or you have to be with the public, clear quartz crystal is really good for clearing energy. But this is my baby. Well, both of these are. The black ones are really, 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 really powerful. But this one here is purposeful as it pertains to my calling, and it's called Numite. And Numite is a crystal that back in the day, after research, you find or learn that Y'all can see this over here. That people were beheaded. Oh, look, I got another ball over here. My another amethyst. See, I got a lot of different ones, but they're the same. These four colors that I'm talking about. So the Numite one, people were beheaded, and only the royal priesthood were able to carry the Numite. Numite brings you back to the foundation. Numite is really, really expensive. It brings you back to the foundation, the darkness that's on the face of the deep, like that memory, those Akashic records, and it like resets you. And when I first experienced this one here, it put me in a state of like clearing any type of blockages, like any type of rewriting of any stories, and put you back to the in the beginning was the word as it pertains to your energy and how you feel about life. So it kind of like erases all of the so-called trauma for you by carrying it. It also helps you with your dreams, with your first eye awakening. It helps you in your spiritual heightened awareness type areas of your life. And so I really, 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 really love this one. So if I would say in order of the most powerful as it pertains to me, I'll definitely say my number one, my first one, Amethyst, because that's my baby. But the second one would be the Numite for me. The second one for the Numite because of my spiritual gifts being more fine-tuned when I ran across this one. Now, back to what I said, I'm going to always be the most powerful crystal that I own. So even though I own these crystals, I use these crystals as a tool to heighten me, to kind of like electrify my already electric body. And once I got the juice that I needed from the crystals, I didn't really have to tarry and have them, because in the beginning with me, I had them like all in my bra, y'all, so in all of my purses, like, oh, I got it. That's why I have so many of the same color. You start off and you need it because you are neutral and below. When you first start off with crystals, you want to get all of them because you need all the power, because you low frequency and you need the tools. Just like if you have the big C, you start with all the herbs. Give me that. I need a detox. Give me that because I'm low frequency. I'm neutral and below. I'm somewhere over there with my big C because I'm cancerous, like, right. I'm ascetic, like, right. So give me all you got. But then when you get in balance with all things, life is about a healthy balance. Then you don't have to really have them all over the place in your bra and in your shoe and in your purse, and so you grow with them. So that go the video right there. You crop that out, that go your video. What y'all talking about over here? Great breakdown, Lynetta says. Good evening. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's my amethyst. Rose quartz, and oh, you keep yours at the house? That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. So y'all got that? So crystals are really, really powerful in this time. You do meditation with crystals around you in your environment, and it's like a heightened awareness when you meditate. You could even put it on your first eye, lay down, and just allow, if it's not a ball, if it's like one of them flat ones, you can lay down and put it on your first eye to help your first eye activate. You could put it on whichever color it is, like you put your purple here, and then you could put your pink here. You could even put your clear quartz if you have like thyroid issues or whatever. You could put your clear quartz on your neck, to clear the toxins. Thyroid is symbolic of your hormones being out of balance. So in the physical, you could get your wild yam butter and put it on you, and you meditate, because wild yam butter is a detoxer. You meditate with that on your body, and you put your clear quartz on your neck, baby. You clearing the toxins out spiritually and physically. Now you at 100%. Do things like that to get you at 100% ability to heal your body. Then on the same time, while you laying down with the clear quartz on your neck and your wild yam on your body, you can put some of it on your neck. And then you listen to a frequency of 28 hertz of healing frequency from a YouTube station. Baby, thyroid where? Gone. I like to mix the physical and the spiritual to give you a real good oomph in your healing process and in your journey. All right. Okay. So that was really good. Thank you. I had a dream. I had 2 weeks to live. So how do you feel about that, Shayla? Thank you for speaking live. You're so welcome. Do you feel like, are you in alignment with that? Because you do realize that we have the power to speak life or death. We say when we checking out. Right? So if you believe that, then so shall it be. If you're afraid of that, you could draw that to you. Because we always, every day, we going down a path of least resistance. Every day. All right. She said not 500. Doctor said not 500, but pretty sure it's over 100. I get it. I get it. I get it. Bright lights in dark rooms. Yes. I go into the crystal store and I don't buy anything, but the employees are good. Oh, really? We have to protect our energy and our minds. Yeah, definitely, all the time. And so crystals and things like this here really help us, herb man. You know about that. Even with the herbs. The herbs, we could take the herbs internally, and you know this to be true. We could take them internally, but then energetically, spiritually, some of these herbs we could actually carry with us, like, to help us with abundance, like bay leaves. That's one that it really help with prosperity and abundance. Some people put bay leaf inside of their wallet to draw financial gain to them too. So as within, so without. If the herb could be good for you internally, it can be good externally too, for other, spiritual reasons to draw things to you, right? Because what's happening is you're lifting yourself up energetically with it. And the biblical text say, if I be lifted up, now I have the power to draw all things to me. What I'm saying here is, if you're neutral and above, if you be lifted up with your frequency, you're elevated now you have the power to manipulate all of the things underneath by drawing them to you. This is symbolic to making your enemies your footstool, because you lift yourself up. Yeah. I simply love your channel. I'm just learning about the attracting powers of Lida stone. How can I use it to heal my cervix? Well, anytime, regardless of whether it be something outside, externally, or your something we lay on, like put on you topically or whatever externally, it's going to always be the biggest factor of whether or not you believe this thing working for you. You just got to know it. So the most important is, see, we be emitting and receiving all the time, but a lot of us do a lot of emitting and less receiving. So emitting would be, for example, I'm praying. You know how they tell you gotta pray without ceasing. Just pray without ceasing. Pray, pray, pray. Somebody said that recently on one of my posts. Just pray without ceasing. So that means you're emitting. Congratulations. People emit all day. But when you gonna shut up? When you gonna stop praying? Because when you stop praying, that's akin to you receiving. But when you stop praying, that means you ain't moving that mouth no more and talking about it. When you stop and shut that mouth up, now you gotta believe it and walk around like you know it, like it's yours already. So that's you receiving. You're receiving it like, man, this feels good. It feels good that my cervix is in balance. It feels good that my hormones are in balance. So I'm gonna use this stone, and then I'm gonna also put some wild yam on there. I'm gonna make sure that I really feel this thing, because I want to receive this thing. And so in the effort to receive, even Herb Man to tell you that Herb Man can tell you anything. But if you gonna sit up there and be like, man, you show this work, I don't think this here gonna work. I don't know, man, because the last thing I tried from the other people, it ain't work. You know I ain't lucky, man. You know I ain't lucky, man. You ain't trying to get me, huh, man? You could sit up there and stop your own healing, because you don't know how to receive. That's very important. You got to know how to receive the healing. Your faith has made you whole. In the biblical text, they say, according to your faith, according to your ability to receive, because you receive in the substance or the evidence of things hoped for, or the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Can you do that? And that requires the ability to focus and use your human imagination. That don't require you talking. That require you being still and knowing I'm going. Yeah? All right. You had a lot of sleep paralysis as a child? Oh, was this your favorite too? Yeah, I did too, a lot of sleep paralysis. And it could be scary when you're a child, when you have no idea what's going on. Your favorite color is purple? Yes, peace, love, and life. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, beautiful. Purple, that royal priesthood. I'm Aries as well. Go ahead on. Well, I knew these were the first three. Also my favorite three, and was my first set. Oh, really? Because you God in physical form. Reading minds over there, seeing through. Amethyst is for psychic ability and collective unconscious. So I get why you have that. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And when I first got it, but see, I didn't know all of that. You know, I wasn't into crystals. Like I was on a date actually when I found amethyst. I was on a date downtown in Canal and off a canal in Charters in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I grew up. And a man on a corner with a table, he had a big amethyst on his neck, and I saw it from across the street. It was like it was honing in on me, drawing me to it. And I told my date, I was like, could we please go over there and see what he's selling? And I had on high heels, like 3-inch heels, and I didn't need to be walking down the street, but I walked over there to see what that man, why he was drawing me. And he told me it was amethyst. And on his table, he didn't have any. And I was like, no, how much is it for that one? He's like, oh no, this for me. You can't have mine. That's not what I'm selling today. But you could go right here down the street off of Tortas. It's a place called Earth Odyssey. Beautiful crystal shop in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I went over there with my date. We walked down there. And my date, this was the first date. And he was like, you really like this, huh? What you want? Get anything you want. I'm like, really? I could? Shit, I milked the feminine energy out of myself that night. I was like, really? You sure? Oh my God, you're so amazing. And I got all of the amethyst stuff. I got amethyst earrings, this here bowl, like the necklace, a little amethyst ring and stuff. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And that night I went home. I didn't know nothing. I still didn't know. They gave me a little paper. You know, they'll tell you, you know, what it's good for or whatever. But I put it, so something just said, just put it underneath your pillow. I put that amethyst underneath my pillow, and my lucid dreaming was out of this world. And I slept so good. I had never slept that good in my life. And the next day, I brought everybody in the house, everybody in the family. I'm like, y'all, we got to go to this store. Y'all got to pick out something that you resonate with. Watch. The crystal going to call you. It's going to call your name. And then everybody just listened. They know I'm different. So they just got in the car and just came. And I said, well, look, when you get there, the crystal going to call your name, the one that you're drawn to. And you just get the one you're drawn to and you put it under your pillow. That's yours. That's how you know. It's just going to feel good. And I had everybody sleeping good the whole darn week because everybody got their crystal. Everybody got their crystal. I read that one already. Yeah, basically, we have the healing powers within us as long as we believe in our hearts. Yes, it's just a tool. Yes, it is. The crystals are just a tool, but you're going to always be the greatest tool that you'll ever own. Always. Today, the sky was a pretty blue, but no clouds. Oh, okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, we had a pretty blue too. It was almost like a halo was in ours today, though. I didn't go outside just yet since the dark came. It just got dark maybe about 15 minutes ago as I was sitting here. But y'all, we need to make it a more of a point. If you want to see some beautiful things, like right, make it a point to go outside just to peek, you know, when it get dark, because they have a lot of things going on in the skies. The powers that be that are assisting us for our ascension have a lot of beautiful things to show us, and it's nothing to fear. And trust yourself, trust your gut, and instead of operating from fear, just think. Look upon the situation and think for at least 5 seconds, if you can, within your tremble. At least 5 seconds. Is this something that I want more of, or do I want to walk away? And trust yourself. Your internal GPS will never steer you wrong, and it goes according to how you feel in the inside. Yeah. Am I back, Miss Grateful? Am I back? All right. Let's see. Wait, let me make sure I'm missing nothing over here. Y'all being quiet over here. Y'all over here just listening. Hey, Cuban Chef, you just listening over here? Hey, love. Hey, KLW. Yeah, they assist in open chakras. They really do. They really do. You could assist and open up your chakra without them too by saying, I feel. I feel da 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 da, because I feel is the expression of the heart, right? And so by opening up your heart first, it has enough power to open up all other chakra pools of energy inside of you. So if you begin to express yourself in a more feminine way, and this goes for men and women, you have a heart and you have feminine energy. We both have masculine and we both have feminine inside of us to make us whole, the yin and yang aspect of ourselves. And so you could say to your partner, to your children, I feel so lucky, man, to have you as a father, you know. I mean, as a child, I feel so, happy that I married you, babe. You're really taking care of things around the house. Saying I feel is the language of the heart. In the heart, when you open it by expressing from the abundance of the mouth, from the heart, the mouth, no, from the abundance of the mouth. Wait, how do you say it? From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's how you say it. And so by you opening up your mouth and saying I feel, simultaneously you open up your heart because it's speaking through there. And that has the power to open up your throat chakra and help lead to clearing thyroid issues. Just because you start saying I feel instead of ain't nothing wrong with me, don't worry about it. Nope, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, you fall for that. No, that ain't the language of the heart. You no good. You. No, no, no. It's about I. I feel what? I feel what? I feel what? I feel what? And you begin to use that language, you could clear all kind of blockages in your body without a crystal. How about that? Okay, you're so welcome. Todi, I was meant to tune into your channel. Thank you. You're so welcome. I enjoy listening to you because you calm my spirit. Oh, thank you. Hey, Mr. Komoni. How you doing, babe? Thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm back, Miss Grateful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that about me calming their spirit. I love your spirit. Yeah, thank you. Where are you from? You so different. I am from, oh, hey, bro, I remember you from the other day. Um, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans. Let's see. Dr. Meta says boil your crystals in the herbs that have the same properties. It will give it extra power. Yeah. Yeah. You could put them outside under the sun too, to be recharged and stuff. But that makes a whole lot of sense. That's facts. Your faith behind the work. Yeah, because that's all that I teach when I talk about health and wellness. I have meal plans on my website, and so the meal plans go in alignment with your blood type. They go in alignment with your blood type, and they're highly beneficial foods that's gonna put out inflammation and different things like that, right? They are set at a coding, just like everything in this matrix have a coding. So I'm giving you the tools based upon the coding of the thing that I know that's really going to electrify your bloodline, your body for health and wellness. This is a tool. All of these things are a tool. And so when you begin to eat it and you feel that inflammation subsiding, you're like, ooh, wow. And so your faith is increasing. Each time, ooh, now I'm going to the bathroom. Ooh, now I got energy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So really what it is your faith is making you whole. That's what it is. More than the food. It's your faith that's making you whole. But a lot of people want to believe that it's the food. But the food, remember, in the quoting, the food only represents 0.01% of all that there is. Your faith is the spiritual essence of it. Your faith is the 99.999%. And this is why, thank you, Nabeen, this is why they say in the biblical text that you could have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, and then you could say unto this mountain, be thou removed. Because it was your faith. It was never the food. This is why in the new contract, in the biblical text, while the Christ conscious one said, just bless your food. Prior to that, in the old contract, it was saying, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this, because this is unclean in Leviticus, right? But then in the New Testament, Christ conscious said, oh, just bless your food. Just transform the energy, just like that. Just bless your food. And your faith gonna make you whole. So yeah, that's facts. Yep. Yeah, you was out there last week. Yeah, in Nola. In Nola. Hey, I didn't want to be little Jim's mom. I just posted that video. Yeah, little Jim's mom. That just like she's like a little punk under pressure. But that's sometimes where we are in our life, and there's nothing wrong with that. I once upon a time was Jim mom as it pertained to dark energies that I would feel. And then I got tired one day, and I got tired of being punked by it. And I got me some sage, and I transformed the energy in my home because I was transitioning from religion to spirituality. And I was kind of, second guessing myself. And so my fears had to come out. And I was faced with my fears as it pertained to being cold in my own home. and uncomfortable in my own home, as if something was sitting on my sofa. And I was tired of waiting for my husband to come home from work and different things like that, and didn't want to be home by myself. Like, wait, don't leave me. Like I'm the little child, like, right? Don't leave me. Wait, I'm almost done. I'm gonna put my shoes on in the car. Come on. And just run in to get out of the house so I wouldn't be in the house by myself, because these energies were cold and it felt weird. In the spiritual realm, I felt that. And so one day before anybody came home, I went and I made peace with my fear. And I went there with love, power, and a sound mind. Like, you got to get up out of my house, whatever you are. You ain't welcome up in here. Open the front door and the back door and let the energy out. And never had a problem with that thing anymore. So I understand being Jimmy's mom. I was her once before. I'm not trying to put nobody else down. It's part of the journey of the unfoldment of realizing who you are and your superpowers. Yeah. Today, Miss Joyce says, today I found out that I'm a blood type B. Go ahead on, my fellow B. Wait, let me do it like this. We be the witchies. You see, we be the seers. We're that thought realm, the air element. Yeah. I'm so excited. Thank you for the awareness of eating right for my blood type. You are so welcome. Look, Lynetta says, congratulations. I love the Inner Being Church. Wait a minute. Let me get my tambourine. We in church, y'all. And Miss Joyce found out she a blood type B. Congratulations on that, babe. So that's really, really beautiful. So that empowers you really to know a little bit more about yourself. For those that want to dive deeper into getting to know yourself, there's a Wokus F blood type connection course as it pertains to your bloodline. And knowing your bloodline, you can find out your best jobs and worst jobs. You can find out your compatible partners, your blood type foods that are beneficial, the ones that you need to be avoiding, and so much more on the Wokus F blood type connection course. Your trauma, your element, what makes you mad, how you show people that you like them, what are your positive characteristics, and so much more in the Wokus F blood type connection course. But I feel proud of you. That's a beautiful star. Yay, blood type B. Look, the bees coming out. Don't go by Kiba. Gang. Yeah. We're really, really like into mind. We're very in tune at very young ages. We're like not that much in percentage, but our aura, hence the people on my videos and stuff, they be like, where you from? Something about your energy, like, right? It'd be our aura that stands out more than it is, our numbers, because there aren't that many per se as it pertains to the percentage in the United States population. Joy says, I'd love to visit New Orleans and I'd love to get a reading by a really good medium or psychic and perhaps an ancestor cleansing. Any suggestions? Planning on going this summer. I would say downtown by St. Charles, off of St. Charles downtown. They have a lot of voodoo type shop, healer, psychic type shops down that way. But go where you got it. You can't get it wrong. Every other door gonna be a psychic reader, like, right? You can't get it wrong. I would say go pay attention to how you're feeling when you're pacing. Pay attention to how these people are maybe interacting with others, their prices too, because tourists be in town and stuff. Earth Odyssey downtown, where the crystal shop is, they have a lot of psychics inside of that shop in the back. I think that's a good one. Earth Odyssey and the and by near St. Charles, St. Peter, South Peter Street, right in that area, you can't get it wrong. You can't get it wrong. So just remember that area, those streets, and pay attention to the way you feel. If I was in New Orleans, I would, but I'm not there no more. Every time I go downtown, back home though, I go downtown in that area and I go talking to them and stuff, and I be trying to act regular, but they be knowing me. The real ones, at least, they know me based upon my energy. So, but if I was retired and still living in New Orleans, I'd probably be right there too, next to them, doing readings or something. I'll probably be going live out there instead of in the house out here. Yeah. Thank you. All right, let me see. Hey, I didn't want. Oh yeah, I read that one. So I came in. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. Amen. Oh, there's some O's in this house. The Anunnaki blood type. Everyone says word. Oh, okay. We got another B over here. And so we got to be mindful of our thoughts when we don't know ourselves just yet. And we're chapping into spirituality as a blood type B because our thoughts, a lot of blood type Bs find out they're blood type Bs after they beat and said something and it really happened. And they're like, oh, and they sitting up in the funeral like, oh my God, did I do this? Yeah, that's how powerful blood type Bs are, just in case you didn't know. You better act like you know. Bakiba says, the capsaicin is really working for me. I'm out. I'm considering ordering more. How long should I continue to take? Well, it's based upon how you feel for that one because the capsaicin kind of like works as it pertains to unblocking clogged arteries and things in the inside. And so you get the feeling that something is moving. You'll see evidence of that in the restroom, but you also have a indicator inside of your gut that lets you know, no, not quite there, because you have a little aching pain. So the aching pain is conducive of maybe something dying off or maybe a blockage, being moved, whatever. And it's almost like you can feel the pain, and like the pain is moving the lump of yeast or parasites or the blockage in or healing an ulcer or cleansing out or fecal matter, whatever it's doing, you could feel it literally working. And so each time when you take capsaicin, now it's better and better and better. So when you get to the place physically where you take it and you just feeling like, oh, okay, I felt it explode, but nothing happened this time. So, okay, that blockage should be cleared. You make that educated guess. Like, right? In the beginning, a lot of people take it and they'll have an instant cramp, and so I tell them, so that cramp, that's your high, that's your high level. Now you want that to subside, you want that to go down, because with that going down is breaking through, is bursting through when you don't feel the pain no more. So that ought to help you. Yeah, thank you so much for the advice. You're so welcome. Let's see. All the time. All right. What we saying all the time for? What course did you say it is to find your blood type? So to find out your blood type, that is different. That's an at-home Elden kit. That's the first button on my website. This is my website, souloftheearthpub.org. Hey, D Parbs. So the Eldon, ELDON at home kit. You print your ring finger, and that's a link, a red button on my website to bring you there so you can find out what your blood type is. The course that I was talking about is Woke is F Blood Type Connection course. So after now you know what your blood type is, you get the blood type connection course, and on the drop down you get the course pertaining to your blood type, course for blood type B. And when you have the course, now you have your meal plan, the foods to avoid, the foods that you should eat, the foods that's going to help you with weight loss, your trauma, how you are, what's your gift that you come forth to bring to mankind, your element. You know so much about yourself, and then it's going to be so many aha moments as it pertains to not marrying into this blood type because you're not compatible energetically. You're not compatible with them. You'll understand why they said not to marry into certain bloodlines in the biblical text. You'll understand what your trauma was, what's your gift, what's your superpower, what's your best job. You understand your sex drive and why your sex drive is different from others, and why you, if it's low, you're not equipped to be with the one who has a real high, because together in a relationship with that person is kind of going to be like unequally yoked, and this here higher sex drive is not going to kind of want to be with you, like, right? All of this hidden stuff we don't know. We just in the blind leading the blind. Oh, I like him. Why? Because I had butterflies in my stomach? No, that was your trauma. Why you married somebody with butterflies in your stomach? You were supposed to marry the peace. And so you get this mental clarity after you get to know yourself. And so the Woke is F Blood Type Connection course helps you understand the matrix in so much detail to where you woke is F. And nobody can tell you nothing. Like, you just know these are the things that you know, because now you understand the coding in the matrix, but most important, you understand your coding. you know, and then you feel more free, because he who the law has set free is free indeed. So now you understand the law of attraction, and the law of attraction gonna set you free from all of them stumbling blocks and all of that resistance that you had when you was blind and not knowing yourself, right? Totally worth it, Lynetta says. Thank you, Lynetta. I appreciate that. Worth the investment. The woke is out by Kiba says over here on YouTube. They're saying it's worth the investment. So you should. You should. I know I would, and I know without a shadow of a doubt, the ones that's mostly peaked in wants to know about that is gonna be the 10% of the United States population, which is the blood type B, because they're spiritual beings and this really sends out antennas for them. Hence, Bakiba is one of them over here, like, right? And so and the other group is a smaller group. It's a blood type AB, and those are actually the walking, talking, Christ conscious one in this realm. And their spiritual essence is really profound as well. I'm not saying that other people are not gonna want it, but what I am saying is the cells don't lie, the coding in the matrix don't lie. 9 times out of 10, the ones that have purchased it have been the Bs and the ABs, because this here is very important. Their soul expansion is important, because we don't think alike. We are not alike. We are not alike. O's O's are more into the physical reality, structure and hierarchy, wanting to win, wanting to stand out. Maybe wanting to please some people if they're O positive, but that O negative, he's like a champ. Some most often than not, you kind of can't really like tell him stuff in that aspect of his physical life. And then their A's are about real structure and order, wanting everything detailed, and I had to make sure that the course was real detailed for them when I got to theirs, because they're about order and instruction in this here matrix. But sometimes they're paying attention to these eyes so much with order, instruction to they're so busy OCD, and they're so busy getting their nails and hair done, and trying to be or appear to be perfect and well kept in the physical reality, that they don't pay attention that much, not a bad thing, to their spiritual essence, like, right? So everybody's different, but I just thought I'd share that. That's my next step, the woke is F course. Yeah, I want to know my superpowers, and it really, really helps you. You sit with yourself and you really, really understand yourself. And that's the beginning of all wisdom right there. Understanding you and getting to know the God within you, right? Okay. Y'all being quiet over here, but I'm checking. What course? Okay, I did say that. That's called the Woke is F Blood Type Connection course. Thank you. Wish I knew that years ago. Yeah, well, you know now, and that's just it. You know now. I wouldn't take back anything from years ago. I know now. I know now, because everything from years ago led up to this now. So you take what you had when, because you wouldn't have probably appreciated it back then. You probably would have walked all over it back then, but you had to go through some things in order to get to know right now. And so now is a beautiful place. Yeah. I know me better inside and out. Yeah. Look at Miss Grateful. Uh-huh. I see you, Miss Grateful. That go blood type A. I know I called you out. I know I called you out. Yeah, I know, but it's okay. You my reflection. I'm all in, sister. I hear you loud and clear. Yeah. Order the wild yam. Can't wait to try it. Oh, I'm so happy for you. When you're around someone, you can guess what their blood type is. Possibly. Yeah, based upon their characteristics and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing new underneath the sun. We done did this over and over. And there's some people that could just call you out like it ain't nothing. For those of you that are live right now on this here live, Wild Yam Butter. It looks like this. This here is something that was created for the chosen ones during this time of ascension. So many people have ordered this here butter. Hence, I have been working. And I'm not working. I'm a retiree. But I love what I do. I love being in a position to help the chosen one and mankind, like, right? But I want to share something with you. Who all on here have this? Anybody? Could you say me? Could you say me? Let me see. So I won't even have to say it if nobody don't have it. I'm sure a lot of you have it, should have it at least, right? Anybody? Miss Grateful, Miss Lynetta, Ashley, Shayla, thank you. Oh, Dr. Meta, you have it. Anybody over here? Now this the health channel. Cuban Chef, you don't have no wild yam butter? No, Wild Yam Butter, I want to tell you something. No, what does it do? Four Seasons says. It do a little bit of everything. I don't see you answered over there, Cuba Chef. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. This here, Wild Yam Butter, balances your hormones. Like, right? Those of you who have it, there are reviews on these on my website that talks about helping you sleep at night, helping you focus, opening up your first eye for mental clarity, using your human imagination, helping you retain information, giving you necessary DHEA, I'm sorry, that you should have had at brain development from the placenta that your mother should have kept you on, but baby, she didn't, and they cut the cord and you were on synthetic milk, like, right? Synthetic form of DHEA that you needed for brain development. And maybe you had hectic diet and knocked off your balance of your hormones, like, right? Painful periods before you turned, 15 years old. You started off at maybe 9, 10, 11, 12. Those were signs that your hormones were out of balance. Lumps and cysts and different things in the in or around your cervix area, endometriosis, thyroids, fibroids, thinning hair, balding in the middle of your head, not being able to lose weight, eating, emotional attachment with eating, not being able to sleep, insomnia, PTSD, dementia, Parkinson, Alzheimer's, all of these here different things, okay, are hormonal driven, okay? This here, Wild Yam Butter, balances your hormones. And as it balances your hormones, it gives you vital minerals like an increase in magnesium, which is needed in every organ of the body, helping you with bone health, mental clarity, and so much more as it pertains to focus in your brain development and health, right? Now, I said all of that for those people who said, what does it do? Now, let's get back to what I wanted to tell you. If you have this, you could fool around and find out by putting this here on your body from head to toe. And I know some of y'all still going to be hard-headed because my grandma taught me hard heads make a soft face. And I know you're going to do it anyway. But the directions are to take a fingertip amount. Now, let me tell you something about me. I make this stuff pretty much every day. I've been making this stuff for every day for about a little over a month now. And in making this here stuff every day, that means I have a cleanup process. I got a mosquito in here. Don't you bite me. I got to clean up, clean up process. And in the cleanup process, sometimes, with a towel, it's getting in me. And I'm putting it on me. Like, right? All day. Right? So with that in mind, I have used a little bit too much. But it wasn't me doing it on purpose. It was because, oh, man, I stepped in it. It fell on the floor. I stepped it. Oh man, when I got the cloth, it went through the cloth and it got in my hand and it penetrated that way. Oh man, pouring it, into the machine. Some splash right here. Oh man. And so I've got to a point where I know how it feels when I take too much. And some of you DMs me and also verify how it feels. And I got to add this to the description on how I feel when you take too much. And the other day, that was yesterday. That was yesterday on the YouTube. Somebody said it was a man. He said that he had exploded. And I put two and two together. So what I'm saying is that it's going to help you detox if you take too much. And this detox is going to be in the form of loosey-goosey from the back door, if you know what I mean, now without being too much information, right? So you don't really want to be loosey-goosey all day and can't go nowhere because you done took too much. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it because see, when the people do this and don't follow directions, they end up DMing me, hey, is this normal? What's wrong? I shouldn't take no more for the next couple of days. No, you should follow directions. If you don't follow directions, you're gonna be in the bathroom. You're just gonna be in the bathroom. Okay? I'm telling you now. Now you want to go to the bathroom? Okay, put it on head to toe. Put it on head to toe and be in the bathroom all day tomorrow. It's an antifungal. It's an antifungal. And so if you have some type of fungus, yeast overgrowth or something like that, then once the fungus is destroyed, the fungus is going to want to come out. And so now you're gonna go to the bathroom and you're gonna be sitting there and it's gonna reek. Yes, it's good, better out than in. But you could have took just a little bit and not waste your stuff because your body only detoxes so much per day, no matter how much of an antifungal, antiviral, anti-parasitic thing that you give it. Your body is only going to let go or release so much per day. So now you're wasting a wild yam, is what I'm saying. Okay? And then you're upsetting yourself, when you went to the restroom a regular 2 or 3 times, which would have been normal, and it would have been a normal volume. But now you're sitting up in there for hours because oh my gosh, I'm exploding. It works. I'm telling you, it works. You don't have to do overkill. But if that's what you want to do, like Grandma say, hard head, make a soft ass. And it's going to be soft and real, real raw right there by the back door because you use too much. Okay, for those of you who have not purchased it though, it's linked in my bio. It's called Wild Yam Butter, and no wild yam butter is going to be created equally. I'm a herbalist. I know what I'm doing. I know the pH of the skin. I know that I have some potent essential oils. I have some really highly beneficial. Everything inside of here is organic, highly beneficial oils, essential oils, magnesium, vitamins E, everything you need for vital minerals, for mental clarity, for focus, for ascension, for spiritual awareness that the conscious chosen ones need. It's in here for the ascension. All right. I'm getting on board with everything Joy said. Does the yam help with? Yes, it does because the big C. I'm saying the big C, but she's saying pre-cervical big C. The reason why is because big C is leading to hormonal balances. The core of big C is hormonal imbalances. The core of big C is fungus. And I just shared with you, it's an antifungal and it's a hormonal balancer first. All right. And so when we get rid of the thing that's causing the imbalances, then you have to get in balance and not be the leading cause. Hormonal imbalances and the fungus and yeast overgrowth in the body. Right? Uh, Joy says, I'm a little confused whether I should eat animal byproducts. I've been learning how detrimental it is for your health. Does your blood type make you exempt from these findings? Well, yes, it does. Like certain blood types can't eat meat. Like, right? I don't condone everybody not eating meat. Even for the blood type A's, which have the least amount of hydrochloric acid, they still have some seafoods that they could eat, and there's mercury in some of the waters, right? So if we keep running from everything, then what? Because you could find some negative aspect to all things, like, right? Too much of water isn't good for you. That go a negative aspect. In water, we're made of 80% water, but you could drown. You could get dehydrated with too much water. You have the same type of symptoms. So if you're going to keep running from everything, where is your faith? Oh, ye of little faith. You have to learn how to manipulate the energy at some point. And so if you are in alignment with eating for your blood type, that's the perfect place for you to have the ability to build up the faith based upon, hey, I am eating from a blood type. Hey, this is highly beneficial for me. Then knowing your herbs that are detoxing for you when you do eat things like fish. Hey, well, I'm eating fish. Yeah, they got mercury in the water, but guess what? Cilantro is an herb that's really beneficial for mercury and heavy metals. So when I eat my fish, I'm going to have me some cilantro. I'm going to have me a whole bush of a bulge, a branch, or whatever you call it, a bundle of cilantro that night, and I'm gonna cut it up, and I'm not gonna cook it. I ain't gonna boil it. I'm gonna keep it in its fresh form, and I'm gonna have that on top and garnish all of the pieces of fish that I create or fry or bake or whatever I did with my fish that night. And that way, if there be any mercury or heavy metal, guess what? I'm keeping it out. And if there isn't any heavy metal, guess what? My thyroid gland still needs it. It's gonna help sweep the thyroid toxicity away. And so I'm good. You see, it's like you practicing it in your mind. You're manipulating the energy of your mind of those thoughts that ain't serving you to get you into a place where you could eat. Because if not, we ain't gonna be eating no meat. We ain't gonna be eating no vegetables because they got pesticides on there. We ain't gonna be eating no fruit because they use even organic fruit. They use spiders and webs and stuff up in there to keep the bugs away. We ain't gonna have nothing. But you're supposed to be God in the physical reality. How you look? How you look? Teach goddess. I love that. Yeah, how you look? Talking about, oh, the kingdom of God lies in me, but whoa, I can't have that. No, get behind me, Satan. Like what? So to each his own if that's what you want to do, but I don't do that. And sometimes on purpose I say, hey, I'm gonna get something better today, and the whole family be out the door with me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, come on. They be on board with that. And sometimes I just do that on purpose to keep my mind knowing that nothing shall by any means harm me. I just feel better, or I just like better when I drink my teas. I like it better when I eat the live food. I like it better when I don't drink alcohol. But if I ever have a feeling, hey, let me have a little sip, which I don't, let me have a sip. But if I feel like it, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And nothing shall by any means harm me. I'm going to do it just because I feel like it. Because you're God in a simulated environment, you could be doing have anything that you put your mind to. It's the human experience, like, right? I need some of that ASAP. Good for you. Okay, it's safe to take it while taking herbal detox to cleanse my body and system. Yeah, definitely. In conjunction with that, because it's a detox. So now you're going to be detoxing internally by taking your herbs through your mouth, and externally by your skin, which is the largest organ on your body. And so what you put on you penetrates inside of you. So you're going to have a twofold detox. That is amazing. Yes, go for that. Please go for that. Everybody need that. Yeah, that cilantro is a game changer as well. Yeah, you're right about that. You all need to try the parasite cleanser if you eat the meat. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Goddess Just Be. You give me so much of priceless information, which changed my perception on my dietary lifestyle. I truly appreciate you. I appreciate you too, babe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Hey, Divinity, balancing all things. You got that right. I don't see a shipping cart to click on. Go to the store. A lot of you all are going to the link tree, and then you're just trying to order there. But go back to the links. Go to the links. There's at the top they say link, and then they have store. You press the button that say link, and when you scroll down, you're gonna see official website. Go to my official website if you want to do other things and put other things inside of your cart. But if you go to the store, you're going to only be limited to buying that one thing, that one wild yam butter. But I have multiple things on the website that you could buy and put in your cart. If you go to the link of the official website, which is this here website here, saltoftheearthpub.org. Saltoftheearthpub.org. So let me show you what I'm talking about right quick. Y'all tap the screen. It's offering time. Oh, I got 10,000 likes over here. I got what? 3,000 over here. Could I get one more thumb up on YouTube? Could I get one more thumb up? If you don't see the thumb up on YouTube underneath my picture, could you press it? Okay, so this here is what we call a bio on TikTok. This is my bio on my main page. And so there is a link right there in the middle, a link tree. I just clicked on it, and so it's uploading. My link tree is now uploading. I think it is. Get out of the way. Okay, I clicked on it again. Come on. Okay, now it's opening up the web browser to bring me to my link tree. And so when you get to my link tree at the top, it's going to have two different tabs that you're going to be able to click on. Why is this thing taking long? Is there another mothership outside? Messing with my connection? Let's see. I didn't know it took this here darn long. Don't go off. Don't go off. Come on, you. Well, I'm going to read some more comments while this still thing taking forever in the day. Yeah. I love you too, Miss Joyce. I don't see it shipping. I read that one already. Cilantro tastes like, oh my gosh. No, you didn't, Kim. Kim said cilantro tastes like dish soap to me. My first question to you, Kim, is who made you eat this soap? And who made you eat dish soap, Kim? How you know? Your grandma used to do that to you? Your grandma used to make you eat dish soap? Come on, tell me. Tell me. I don't know what's taking this day so long. I'll hold it back up when it come back up. Tell me who had you eating this soap. That's what I want to know first. She said, wash it. So what I do, thank you for the offering. Thank you so much for the offering. What I do is I use vinegar and baking soda to make the reaction. Like I'll put it in a bowl. There's here reaction in a little bit of water, of course. Like, right? Dang, this thing taking forever. And I'll put it in a little bit of water. And what I do is when it makes this reaction, I put the bundle of the cilantro in there to clean it. And I'm just almost like I'm using like it's a broom or whatever, like, right? And I'm just whooshing it around, like, right? And then I rinse it off with some regular bottled water or whatever. Then I put it on a chopping board and I begin to cut it. And so now it's clean. And so I rinse the vinegar, it's kind of like taste from off of it. Finally. So this is what my link tree look like, y'all. So this is what I'm talking about right here. These here two little tabs at the top. One of them is saying a link. One of them is saying a store. I'm telling you, don't go nowhere. You're already on the link portion of it. But if you scroll down, you see this here? This is my official website. That little image, that little lady. That's me actually, y'all. That's me. Just be. So you click on that little lady right there to go to the official website. And when you get here, this is the official website. When you get here, you can put anything in the cart. But if you go to the store and you stay on that link tree, then you ain't gonna be able to put but one thing in the cart. And that's why a lot of people just been getting the yam, and then they come back and then they want to come to my site and get other things. You don't have to do it that way. Everything is listed on this website. Okay? And there's a cart. So yeah, so get out of here, mosquito. So yeah, what is your question? Airborne said, which cleaner for meat? For meat, I clean my meat with the Alchemist oil. The Alchemist oil that's on my website. I put about 2 or 3 drops of the Alchemist oil in some water to clean my meat when I cook meat. So we put in water. You can put a little bit of vinegar, a little splash of vinegar up in there if you want to. Or if you don't have vinegar, what I do is lemon and Alchemist oil. That's how you clean. That's how I clean my meat, with water, lemon or lime, Alchemist oil. And if you don't have lemon or lime, then my last resort will be doing the regular white vinegar. But I'd rather do the lemon or lime. Yeah. So the Alchemist oil is a parasite cleanser. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial. So, you know, I do that one to clean my meat. That way, none of that bacteria is on it before I even, cook it. Even though when you're cooking it, you boil it and you cleaning up more stuff, but I like to clean it before and doing the cooking. Some people just throw it in the pot and boil it. That's nice to the meat. That's just me. I need more levels of cleanliness than that. All right. Anything else? Let's see. Thank you for your teachings. You are so welcome. How does one, I guess you're saying, how does one know if you're chosen? It's just something that you really know. I did a video on it. It's just a knowing. It's just, you're different. You're not like the others. You've been knowing it. There's so many signs, so many notions, so many gut feelings, so many spiritual encounters. You just know. You just know, and nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can tell you nothing. I heard a cricket, insect, or whatever. Jesus hated those that use God's name to make money. The chosen one. So what that mean? I don't get it. Jesus hated those. You chopped it up with Jesus before? Who told you that? Well, you read that somewhere? It's offering time. Thank you for giving today. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for being here. It's offering time. I am Goddess Just Be, and I help people on their wellness journey. If you want to donate to the last couple of items on my wish list, that's a loud little cricket or whatever. Y'all can hear that? Do y'all hear that? That thing is loud being in my house. Y'all hear that? Right. That ain't loud. Like, wait, hold up now. So thank y'all for donating. Thank you, Shayla. Thank you, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for giving. And for those of you, you that know about my wish list, which is in my link on my link tree, I am at the tail end. All I have left is the little anatomy objects up in there, and I'll get them later. You know, it's no rush. But I'm waiting on the final things to come in within the next couple of days. And so next week we'll be officially in the setup, and I'll be getting up here and thank you for the offer. And so all the things that you helped me buy, like this here whiteboard here, I'll be getting up here and being able to really teach and instruct everybody on their journey. And I'm so happy about that. And I just want to say thank you, even if it was just $1, even, you know, you couldn't give less than $1, but even if it was only $1, I thank you from the bottom of my heart to help me be in a better position to help mankind on their wellness journey, and even as it pertains to spirituality, because this is my passion, the very thing that I know that I was born to do, the very season that I wanted to be in this realm to help mankind to ascend to the golden age. And these are the things that I know, and I wholeheartedly thank you and appreciate you. Your classroom looks great. Yeah, wait till I stand up. I ain't done yet. I still got my podium. It's over there. We got to put it together tonight. And my little chair, my rug and stuff. I'm excited. It's coming. Oh my God, y'all funny. They loud. I wonder if it's coming through the hole in the because that's the washroom right there. I wonder if it's coming through the little hole from, you know, where the dryer be at. Because that's like a sound close. Lord have mercy. So anyway, I'm about to get up out of here and go see what the heck this is trying to come up in here. Let's see. Mosquitoes and crickets move off vibration. Is someone being nosy in your church? I like that. Go ahead on, Rodney. Go ahead on. Somebody, one of my haters. That's okay. I love the haters, though. Thank you for being here, my hater. Being nosy. Go run and tell them. If you come in to run and tell something, go run and tell him that, yep, I'm still cute. I'm still evolving. I'm still retired. I still don't have to work. I'm still getting my bills paid. That's what you go and tell him. I'm still. I'm still chosen. I'm still blessed. I'm still in alignment. I'm still healthy. And I still look good. You want me to stand up for you since you here? I'm still. Wait, hold up. I'm still sexy. I've still got that nice waistline. I'm still. I'm still. Look, y'all got me being messy up in here in the inner being church. I'm still. I'm being still and know that I'm God. Yeah, you're right about that, Rodney. Thank you for that. Thank you. I just ordered my wild yam. Oh, that's you? I just ordered my wild yam butter. Oh, good for you. I'll report back when I get it. Thanks again. You're so welcome, Joyce. All right. Yes, Queen. Okay. So nonetheless, we about to pray and we about to get up out of here. Look, now it's being quiet. Y'all put your hands together. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last one. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Oh, that feels so good. Inner being, infinite intelligence, God, source. Thank you. Thank you for this live, another live. Thank you for all the chosen ones that came forward, even the ones who just came to see if we still. Thank you for alignment. Thank you for perfect peace and harmony. Thank you for us coming forward to ascend again into the golden age. Thank you for reminding us that we could be to have anything that we put our mind to. Thank you for teaching us about ourselves. Thank you for the tools that we have in this realm to manipulate energy. Thank you that we are master manipulators of energies, that we are manifestors, that we are created in your image to be creators just like the source. Thank you, source and infinite intelligence, for all that we've been through, for all of our desires, for yet expanding us, for yet choosing us. Thank you for our thoughts, our both negative and our positive thoughts. Thank you for teaching us how to stay in alignment with our inner being as it pertains to our thoughts. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for the big things, the small things, the in-between things. Thank you. Thank you, Source, because we understand when praises go up, blessings come down. We understand that when we give our attention to the things that are working well for us, then we'll get more of those things. So we want to thank you for the sun. We want to thank you for the rain. We want to thank you for Mother Nature. We want to thank you for the birds of the air. We want to thank you for this land. We want to thank you for our family. We want to thank you for our well-being. We want to thank you for our aura, our protection. We want to thank you for our financial gain. We want to thank you for our peace of mind. We want to thank you for our mental clarity. We want to thank you for our strength. We want to thank you for our Akashic records, our Lamb Book of Life. We want to thank you for the stars and the moon. We want to thank you for our vehicle. We want to thank you for our atoms, our particles, our molecules. We want to thank you for our eyes. We want to thank you for our ears. We want to thank you for our self-expression. We want to thank you for our heart. Thank you for a heart that knows how to love, that knows what love is and knows what love is not. We want to just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today we say thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate the source. We appreciate being part of the source. We appreciate ourselves. We thank you for ourselves. We thank you for our cells of our body, our blood. We thank you for the activity of our limb. We thank you for our mind. We thank you for our attention span. We thank you for our toes. We thank you for our legs. We thank you for our back. We thank you for our hands. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you for all things. We thank you. In the comments, say, I thank you. 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 Come on, you got to cast your spell. We got to be grateful for the little things in order to receive greater things. I thank you. 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 Say it out loud as you type it. I thank you. 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 I'm thankful for it all. I thank you. 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 Thank you, Source. Thank you, Infinite Intelligence. Thank you for it all. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining me on my live. Look at the cricket is actually gone. The Rodney, the cricket gone now. How about that? Y'all have a good night. This video was from my heart to yours. Be blessed, babe. Okay, bye. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Cuban Chef. Thank you, I am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Interbeing Church over here, YouTube. Thank you. Okay, bye.